here to get a discount on your next repair service. We can give you an honest estimate and get you back on the road again. If you live around this area, you can take advantage
All right, here we
of our
go. We've
certified
got the
technicians
CNDS
and state-of-the-art
Mayhem in the
equipment
Midlands
today.
test stream. Jordan Eden, our first driver up, throws the car hard into initiation. Looking great deep into that first zone.
Car problems? Click here to get a discount on your next repair service. We can give you an honest estimate and get you back on the road again. If you live around this area, you can take advantage of our certified technicians and state-of-the-art equipment today.
All right, here we are for CNDS Mayhem in the Midlands. This is our test stream for our upcoming comp event. First driver off is going to be Jordan Eden in that CNDS S15. Jordan, great momentum into that first zone looking textbook. Comes out to that next set of touch and goes to inner clip. Right out there to outer zone 2, managing to maintain angle and momentum. That's just going to next the rest of the track. Once again, Eden always a powerhouse. All right, and next up, here we go. We've got another concept driver, Jack Slaps, C6, Z06, all the bald eagles as he charges down the chute, throws the car hard into the initiation. Right on that decel, looking good in outer zone 1, not wavering at all. Transitions beautiful across the inner clip. Jack making the most of that horsepower, does waver and straighten, unfortunately, but manages to get back on it. Gonna have to make up some ground there on the rest of the course and crosses the finish line at angle. Big upset for Jack on such a solid run. All right, here we go, moving right along. We got Brandon Shorten. Oh, Brandon Shorten doesn't make it through the cones. That is going to be a false start. Going to have to loop it back around. Luckily, in qualifying, that is not going to matter, but definitely not going to want to do that come comp time. All right, they're going to go ahead and send him again. Here we go. Got Brandon Shorten in that S15. 15 . Big angle going into outer zone 1. Little bit of foot brake, transitions the car across the inner clip, looking good going into outer zone 2. Can he maintain that angle? No bobble, no waver coming across the next inner clip to connect those last 2 zones and shorten with a solid run. All right, here we go. We got our next driver, Stank. He is in that A90, looking good, going into outer zone 1, a little waver. Manages to gather the car up, though, comes out to that second zone, across the inner clip, shallow going into outer 2, kind of misses most of it. Struggling to get to that inner clip when he connects last out into the rumble and into the crash. All right, here we go. We've got Jordan Enid up for his second run. Jordan, once again, in that S15. Sends it nicely into initiation. A little correction there, getting in the outer zone 1, but nothing terrible. Looking good at the touch and go, coming out to that inner clip. Transitions the car into outer 2, almost going into the grass there. Big angle coming across inner 2. Final 2 zones looking really good there. All right, next up, we've got Jack Slaps once again in that C6C06. That new Texas speed block. That thing made 1,300 on the dyno this week. Little correction there from Jack, but once again, nothing crazy. Looks good at the touch and go. Coming to the inner. See how he connects outer two way off into the grass, and unfortunately, that is going to deduct some points off of his run, but manages to gather the car up across the finish. Right, here we go. We got Brandon Shorten up for run 2. Brandon, a solid first run, laying down a 97. Let's see if he can better that. Moving into outer zone 1. Once again, has that car just set it and forget it on the angle. Going to outer 2. Once again, big momentum. Little bit of foot brake there to keep the car settled. Tiny bit of bobble coming into the next inner flip. Could have been a hair deeper in that second to last zone, but another solid run from Shorten. That beautiful S15. All right, here we go, and our last qualifying run for the night. We've got swanging in that Mark V Supra 2JZ power built by the Supra store. Big angle there, causing looks like a big drop in momentum, quite a straighten out there, but judges are going to go ahead and score this. Little shallow in outer 2. Staying on throttle, though, looking smooth through the inner into those last 2 zones. Big angle at the finish line from swanging. All right, and that is going to round out qualifying for this evening. As you saw, we had 4 drivers come out for our test of qualifying, throwing down, and once again, appreciate you guys being with us.
Car problems? Click here to get a discount on your next repair service. We can give you an honest estimate and get you back on the road again. If you live around this area, you can take advantage of our certified technicians and state-of-the-art equipment today.
All right, here we go. Our first battle of the night, Mayhem in the Midlands, brought to you by CNDS Concept Drip Series. Here we go. Jordan, Eden, leading, swanging Dick in the outer zone 1. Jordan once again set it and forget it in the S15, swanging, managing to be there in the zip code for sure. Corn on proximity in outer zone 2. Jordan, you can see that car just moving the weight towards the back, digging in and moving across the finish. What a nice run from both drivers. All right, here we go. Drivers are switched up. We've got Swangin in the lead, Jordan in the chase. And here we go. Swangin initiates. Does look like he falls off the line a little bit, and Jordan going to go ahead and take over from there, moving into that lead position, going to finish the run. Jordan deep in the outer zone 2, cuts across into inner 2. Gets the most out of the last 2 zones and across the finish line. And I think we know who that's going to go to, but let's wait for that judge's decision. All right, here we go. We got our second battle. We've got teammates Jack Slaps leading Brandon Short and Jack in that Corvette. Brandon in the S15. Brandon straight lines it in the chase, taking that risky maneuver there, but manages to dive up. Good proximity. Right on the door. Little bump from the chase going into the inner. Looks like it did throw that lead car off a little bit. Brandon being super aggressive in the chase, has a waiver there. Jack deep into those last 2 zones, and they come across the finish door to door. All right, here we go. We are back for the second part of that battle. This is going to be Brandon Short and leading Jack Slaps. Brandon, looks like Jack trying to make up some ground there as they move into the next set of zones. Going into outer zone 2, Jack having to cut the track kind of short to make proximity. Brandon filling all the zones. Man, what a tough battle. All right, looks like that battle is going to go OMT, so they are back around. We've got Jack in the lead, Brandon in the chase. See if they can both clean it up a little bit here. Much better from Jack going into outer one. Once again, Brandon right there on the door with the proximity. Falling off a little bit, manages to dive up one in zone 2. Looks like Jack just getting a little bit out into that grass there. Brandon putting the pressure on as they come across the finish. All right, we've got second part of that OMT battle. We've got Brandon leading Jack. Jack making a big dive up onto the door there in outer zone 1. Unfortunately, manages to run off track there. Brandon getting the most of outer zone 2. Brandon coming across the finish line, big speed.
Car problems? Click here to get a discount on your next repair service. We can give you an honest estimate and get you back on the road again. If you live around this area, you can take advantage of our certified technicians and state-of-the-art equipment today.
All right, here we go for our third place battle. We've got Swangin in the lead, Jack in the chase. See what they have for us here. Swangin missing that initiation. Jack coming in late. Both drivers trying to find themselves on the line there. Swangin looking good at the inner clip. Jack trying to get it dialed in, coming into outer 2. Both cars losing some angle there, managing to pour it on, coming across that second inner into the final 2 zones. All right, here we go. We've got Jack in the lead, Swangin in the chase. Like the ball. Here we go. C6 Corvette, A90 Supra. Jack looking good on initiation there. Throwing big angle in the outer zone 1. Swangen trying to make up some ground. Coming across the inner clip. Looks like Swangen straightens and goes off track. And Jack making it across the finish. All right, here we go. 2 heavy hitters here in the final. We've got Jordan Eden in the lead. Brent Shorten chase. 2 S15s. Both cars looking good going into that first outer zone. Oh no, Eden getting out into the grass, causing a spin out. Brandon Shorten going to drive right around him here. Just has to go ahead and finish that run. Getting in that outer zone 2, looking good. Comes across the inner 2. Final outer zones, and he does. Comes across clean. Unfortunate for Eden on that initiation in that outer zone 1. All right, here we go. Run 2. Brandon in the lead, Jordan in the chase. Once again, 2 S15s. Both cars moving, looking good. Big outs. Oh, big backwards from Brandon. Unfortunately. And Jordan gonna go ahead and come across that inner into the last 2 zones. And both of these drivers pushing too hard here. All right, here we go. Looks like that does go OMT. They are back to the start line. Jordan gonna have to go ahead and redeem, so to speak, that first attempt at outer zone 1 there. Looking a lot better. Both cars moving across to inner 1. Let's see how they transition out to outer 2. Little waiver setting up the angle there. Brandon Shorten looking good on the proximity. Let's see if he times the transition right, and he does. Dives up onto the door across the finish line. All right, here we go. Second half of that OMT battle. We got Brendan Shorten in the lead. Jordan Eden in the chase. 2 S15s, 2 heavy hitters, 2 teammates. Man, what else? Guess good things come in pairs, right? Little contact from the chase there, but doesn't seem to hold the lead car up at all. Both cars looking good in the outer 2. Jordan Eden pouring on the pressure. Let's see if he can maintain it, and does fall a little bit off at that finish line there. See what the judges have.